Hello, Ryan here, aka Mac, and welcome. Today I decided to just speak about this event, this resource rush event, talk a little bit about the pros, the cons, the issues, while I'm trying to finish off the last intro mission that I have, which is for Crusader. Where are we looking here? So I've got Hurston ticked off, Microtech and ArtCorp ticked off, with Crusader remaining, which didn't work the first time I tried. Big thank you to my org for helping me get to this level for Microtech. That is very kind of you all. But yeah, the plan today is to, well, try and tick this last mission off. I've got a kind of a big checklist right now because we have a large mining operation happening on stream tomorrow. Let me just try and navigate around here. So there's a few things I need to get sorted, like my prospector, amongst some other bits. But what I'm going to do is try and complete this single resource drive intro mission for Crusader. If I see any other extra cargo lying around, I will pick that up as well. And then we will get on with heading to a refinery, buying some things for my prospector, heading back home to ArtCorp, grabbing my prospector, equipping the stuff, and then I think taking that through to Microtech. But yeah, there's been a lot of issues. As I'm sure you're all aware, the freight elevators mostly being the biggest problem. We have a mixture of, I assume, bugs and people being idiots by just bricking them by throwing things on the floor, which, I mean, if that's what floats your boat, so be it. But yeah, hopefully that will give CIG some good information there and they can fix that from happening or stop it from happening. Not to mention just get fixes in for the freight elevators, because it's painful right now trying to finish these. Hopefully this one works fine. It's been a while since I've tried. It's been a couple of days. The intro missions as well, they are apparently sending people to the same location, which there's another raft on its ass, which is apparently a bug. And they did say, so this is creating a lot of jams, a lot of people having to wait and queue up essentially. So they say they will be rolling out some fixes. There was a hotfix to download today when I jumped on, so hopefully that's the fix. But it looks like they've disabled some of the other missions as well. Look at all these ships. I think the idea was these entry missions were supposed to be sending people to all different manner of points of interest with freight elevators to gather the first set of stuff. But yeah, it's been sending everyone to the same location, which is clearly a problem.
Landing gear down.
Apparently, something I didn't realize, but ship shops can actually sell out of ships. I had no idea. The raft has apparently been sold out because everybody is buying them in-game. And there's a refresh rate to it, which is sort of, I suppose, an artificial, what's it called? Like economy faked at the moment, which I had no idea that could happen. I didn't know ships could actually sell out in-game. I mean, it makes sense, and eventually there will be, factories that produce these ships that need resources being supplied to them and so on. So, yeah, we'll see about that. Right, let me get my helmet on. But yeah, we'll see if this freight elevator is in working order. There may be stuff dropped in it. People are dropping med pens in it, apparently, and it's causing it to brick. Well, fingers crossed. What I'll do while I'm here as well is... Oh, yeah, okay, so... something's wrong there. Let me just have a look and see if I can see any, because I've seen a little clip of someone finding med pens and stop working. Now, what we'll do is we'll try a different one. But yeah, hopefully they can get these hot fixes out as quick as possible so that we can all start grinding again, because it is an absolute nightmare at the moment. That's why our org are focusing on mining tomorrow on stream. We have a lot of plans. Big shout out to members in my org. Oh, hang on a minute. Wait, where's it gone? Oh boy. I need to send it down. That's what the problem is showing it as there. Let me just see if this does anything. Yeah. Yeah, big shout out to members of my org for working together, putting together a plan for Monday. We've been hard at work testing stuff, figuring things out. The plan is to have a lot of mining vessels going out and mining what we can, have other ships supporting them, like an Idris, as kind of a pit stop, where when a prospector or whatever gets full, the saddlebags are full, it'll go and make a pit stop in the Idris, and they will swap out the saddlebags with fresh new ones, and then we will load those full ones into another ship that will take it to a refinery with escorts, and yeah, hopefully cash it all in. What I would love to see, actually, which we don't have right now, is the option to share the mission that is the open all. What's it called? So, this sort of one. The open contracts, where you can just keep, you know, throwing in as much as you've got and then submitting it. I would love to see this shared so that we don't have to calculate it between ourselves to figure out how much we have and how much we need. Let me just hop to the other landing pad. It's not even asking for it to be sent down, look. We need hotfixes. Super quick. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll scout. I've still got to go and get, go to a refinery. So I'll head to a refinery and grab the bits that I need for my prospector, then head back to ArcCorp, which is my home base for this event. Well, for this patch. Decided to check out a few locations. Well, sort of scout around and see what I can find. Maybe report back to the org if there's a lot of cargo that I can carry. There's a couple of raft in the trees. I don't know what that glitch is, where my UI becomes all blackened out like that. I don't know why it does that. But there's a couple of raft here, like they've been attacked at some point and had some trouble. And this one does look to have cargo on it, so let's just go check out what the situation is. Oh, there's actually a Corundrum over there. Let's go and grab that first. Ah, just a lonesome box. Oh no, it's a size 4 SEU by the looks of things. Let's see if we can grab it quick. Yeah, the plan is now just to sort of scout about, see if I can find any loose cargo that doesn't require freight elevators and missions and all that nonsense. Oh, balls. What have we got here? Let's try and pull this in quick. I think we may have opened our door onto something. I'm sure something went flying off there. But that's at least 4 SEU there. But yeah, what I'll do is if I find a large supply of something, I will just report back to my org, let them know where it is, try and get them to bring out a hauler and some security and come and grab it. And I'll just grab what I can carry. Right, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, maybe we can't use our tractor beam. Oh, we have to be in a landing pad, don't we? Ah. Okay, alright, hang on. Let's see if we can actually get in it. That might be helpful. Because we've got a lot of gear here. A lot of gear. Anyone on board this raft? Anyone inside? I'll ask first. I don't want to take someone's cargo without asking. Anybody? That's a lot of goods. Can't get into it though, unfortunately, because of blooming armistice zones. Oh, it actually says game rules again. Now that is interesting. So game rules. If you remember back to my off-grid days, well, I still do the off-grid. It's not like they're retired. Game rules, when it says game rules for the owner, would indicate that there is no longer... They've claimed this ship on insurance already. So it is an unowned ship, which means it is fair salvage, fair to destroy. Look at all this stuff. Holy moly. Let me just report this back to my org. Bear with me. Alright, I'll just message the org because its shields are off as well. Let me just scan this ship. See if that says game rules as well. Although it is purple, so I'm assuming that... What is going on with this UI? Why does it do that? It's absolutely terrible. I swear it's only me as well. And it's only when I target them. I have no idea why it does that. Right, it's got no cargo, but information... Game rules? Yeah. Excellent. Just in talks with the org, seeing how far I can... Oh man, it's so... Hang on. Wait a sec. We are literally just outside of the armistice here. Let me see about this. I think we're out of the armistice zone. I don't know. It must not have been able to... Oops, I've opened everything. It must not have been able to... Yeah, I can use it from here. Alright. I'm in talks. It's all a bit touch and go, because I need someone close enough, but... trying to just grab all this off. Can't get that bit. Got this one. You hearing me, Deke? Now you're in for a treat now. We got an Idris. Deke, do you read? Right, hopefully we can get someone in the org to come and at least provide aerial protection. I've just called in requesting for support, for aerial support, at least some security while I try and gather this up. I don't know where the armistice zone ends. It's literally where we are. You go further down past this ship. Let's just see. Well, it just turns out I was parked in the armistice zone. That's pretty crazy. So all I can do is just sort of sit and wait until they get here. I mean, why is the... Don't know if that's worth doing. I don't think there's much I can do about opening the door with it being an elevator. But this is what I was kind of hoping for with this event. Instead of it just being about taking on missions, or even just mining, being able to actually come along and find these sorts of things lying around.
I can hear you, Mac.
I can't hear Matt.
Hello, who we got there?
It says he cannot hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you guys, but I guess you can't hear me. Yeah, if you can get to Rayari Deltana as quick as possible, we have just tons of stuff here. I'm just worried about someone else coming in and claiming it for their own. There we go, we got the org. Got the org in contact. You can see they're on the way. We have an Idris out right now doing missions, just trying to grind as much of this stuff as possible. So,
Copy.
This is a super find. And if we can get it loaded into the Idris and then banked into the inventory as quick as possible, that would be amazing. Let me just try and at least get some in here. I'm going to have a little finder's fee just to kind of claim a bit of my own. That way, it'll at least give me some money towards the whole thing. I guess that doesn't actually fit on top. Well, by fit, it's sit. Oh no, okay. Best bet would be to do it like this. But this is, yeah, like I say, this is what I was hoping for with this event. There's still a lot of stuff that could make it better. Absolutely. But this is by far one of the most things I was looking forward to was just that organic discovering of things like this. Just lying around for the taking en masse. And the good thing is as well, it's on a raft. Everyone's buying rafts. So it's external cargo. And without not having a shield on, we are good. Here we go. You're about to witness a big old Idris coming in. Did you guys hear me?
I hear.
Ah, nice one. So, at the rear of the Idris, about 3 feet from the Idris, it's an armistice zone. Beyond the Idris, it's not. So if there's a place you could land that is... Well, yeah, I don't really
Is this
know.
the ship right next to you?
Yeah,
Or...
yeah, it's this one right here. But the armistice is literally... hang on, I'll show you the difference. Right, I'm in it now. Here he comes. It is pure luck that this is outside of the armistice zone. Not that we wouldn't have been able to do something with it. But if you want to open up as close as you can do, I can just throw them in with the tractor beam, and you can use the Atlas.
Oh, we got an army of MPUV tractors.
Oh, do they actually work in armistice zones then?
Yeah. As long as they're nav mode, they work.
Nice. Look at this, beautiful. Look at this find. Holy moly. You been getting much out there?
Come again, Ryan?
Have you been finding much out there?
No, we've basically just been doing the missions on the loop.
Ah, fair enough. Hello, Dendra.
You can use the Empire if you want, Ryan, and I can do the tractor.
Oh, I don't know. Are you a bit more skilled in the Argo?
No, I only started using it today, so we're about as good as each other, I guess.
Okay, let me have a go then. don't trust myself.
Just I've got the speed limiter way down low, so
Okay.
it shouldn't be too bad.
All right, here we go. You say that.
Systems on.
So speed limit down. That's my vulture. Doesn't make it easy to see what's going on though. Okay, I can't see. I'm really struggling to see where the entrance is because it's so foggy and misty, but I think I'm alright. Oh shit, sorry, didn't see you coming out there, Deacon. Okay, I can see now. Oh, sorry, Deirdre.
Just lumping on the floor, Ryan.
Yeah,
Ryan.
Roger. Are you able to move the, are you able to tractor it forwards and backwards without moving your ship? Like using scroll?
Yes, this is scroll. Yeah.
Ah, okay, brilliant. Oh boy, I'm getting caught in the well there. Alright, let's try and get a bit more skilled at this. So, scroll wheel in. Excellent, that works nice. Now this is the way to do it.
Hydrogen fuel, 75%.
Look at this teamwork. It's very hard to see it going in though. Right, I'm going to concentrate on this, and I'll come back once we have it all in. Okay, looks like we are almost done here. Only got one more left. I think this is the last one. I've taken 4 boxes into my vulture. That's my finder's fee.
What is that? You want other finder's fee? You want a little money?
No, it's all good. We'll just throw that into the pot with the rest of the stuff.
Landing gear down. Landing. Engines off.
Nicely done, sir.
Thank you, Dendra. Beautiful teamwork there as always. Right, I'll give you a shout if I find any more.
Alright.
Yeah, good luck out there.
Yeah, and you guys. Right, lovely. So that's all of that cargo gone, barring a little bit that I've just kept for myself. This is the first place that I looked at, which is pretty crazy. So I've got myself a good sort of 16 SEU there, a good... That'll do me just to cash it in openly. That's a bit of a finder's fee. I'm not bothered about the money for it yet. It's just getting the actual things ticked off. And what we're doing, we're stockpiling it so that we can get as many of the org through as possible. Thank you, security, as well. Berry Peanut, appreciate that, guys. There's Peanut. Alright, see you on the flip side, guys.
Later, mate.
So, what I'll do is probably head back to Microtech. What I'm going to do is just cash in this with them, which is... Oh, it doesn't seem to have it right now, unless I've accepted it now. No, I'll wait for it to pop up. It'll pop up again, where I can just do the bring us materials one. And once it does... So I'll head back now to a safe place, and then cash that in once it's done. But that was a really good find. At the moment, what I'm going to do is just call that a day for the video, because I did not expect to find something on that scale so early on. Hang on. Thank you, Berry! Right, let's crack on to Microtech, to New Babbage, and get landed, and see if we can at least... unload. I can at least store it in the local inventory and then just cash it in once that mission pops up, which I suspect it's just rolling. It'll appear eventually. But yeah, this is... It's kind of a mixed bag right now with this resource drive. I'm loving these sorts of elements where you can do this full-on mining operation, or you can just go out and find things like that and then call on your friends or bring a hauler to come and grab this stuff. Say that again, sorry, Dig. I don't know if he was talking to me there. But then on the flip side, there's so many issues with it. The entry missions are an absolute nightmare right now for pretty much anyone trying to complete them. The freight elevators themselves are a big part of that. The fact that they can be broken so quick is a big issue, and certainly needs to be resolved. Where's the... Oh yeah, over there. But hopefully they can get these hotfixes out as soon as possible and just make it more playable, more stable, spread out players more, bring in bigger contracts, allow us to share these missions. Here we go. Let me accept that. Allow us to share these missions where... And it will work for pirates as well. Right now, if we're out gathering as much as we can, all this that we just found, in order for us to share that amongst ourselves as an org, when we've got 5, 10, 20, 30 players all joining in together, we want an even split. It's only fair. being able to do that with a share button, if possible, is so necessary. And the same goes for pirates, going out and grabbing all this stuff as a group. We have to split it up into individual amounts. We have to divide it between us, all of us, and then split it up between... It's a bit of a mess, really, but hopefully as the month goes on, there are more missions, more things to do, a lot of bug fixes and hot fixes, and they can stop people bricking the elevators. So, yeah, very much a mixed bag. Stuff like this is what I'm going to be focusing on. I'm not too fussed about taking on missions and rinse repeating those. They get a bit boring for me. So I would rather do the organic, you know, under our own steam. And I'm very grateful to have an org, not just an org, but an org with the people in it that I have, who are all happy to join in and help, and just a great group of people. Except you. You know who you are. I'm kidding. But yeah, hopefully this kind of thing can continue on and flourish, and they can just fix the bits that aren't working. But that is it for this video. I'm going to get this loaded in, and yeah, next time we come back, we'll see what is on the cards. If you are interested in seeing our huge mining operation, which will be happening tomorrow on stream, be sure to come and check us out on twitch.tv/SuperMacBrother, or here on YouTube. I do stream to both now at the same time, so it is your preference whether you watch on either. Let's just get this loaded in, and then we'll call it a day. I chose using this vehicle, by the way, for those wondering, because it has a somewhat decently sized cargo hold, so I can at least grab myself some. And it's inconspicuous. People are going to think that it has RMC in, I would hope, rather than corundum and tungsten and the other commodities. So, oops. That was my kind of thinking there. Plus, it has been my daily driver for a long time now. Yep. But yeah, shame about all the mess and the bugs. But it wouldn't be a Star Citizen event without it, really. So hopefully they can just get them resolved as quick as possible. And spread things out a little bit. Make it more fun. Make it actually doable. Because for a long time now, I've been trying to complete that Microtech... No, not Microtech. Crusader mission. And it is just not having it. Trying to get this one as complete as possible. And again, a big thank you to my org for getting me to 311 with Microtech. That is crazy. Now let's get everybody else there. Okay, lower that. Confirm. Down it goes. I'll wait for it to go down. Don't need my helmet on. And then, I assume we hit... Oh yeah, 12 and 4. Very nice. 16 altogether. No copper. See if that's added on. 399. I can't even remember what I was at before because I only saw the 311. But
that's what I love to see. Another contract complete.
Lovely job. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. We will be back doing more of this. While there's not a lot of news to be covering, doing gameplay for something that I'm actually enjoying is a blessing, really. So I'm happy to continue doing this. I don't know why there's a lot of water on the screen. But like I say, if you want to keep watching and take part in anything we're doing, by all means join the org. The links are below. You're all more than welcome. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. It does the channel a big favour. Tick that notification bell if you'd like to be notified when my videos go live. Beautiful ship. If you're buying anything from MONSTERTECH, TOBII, the IMPOUND, or GAMEGLASS, be sure to use my code, as it does get you a discount, plus it provides my channel with a kickback, which is very much appreciated. All the links can be found below. Thank you for supporting the channel. And yeah, here's to getting this event fixed where it's broken, and just enjoying what works right now, and hopefully what gets fixed soon. With that said, have a good one, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.